And we are live. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben. Here for the morning. What the pluck is going on with cryptocurrency? And we close this. There we go. We hit live, see what we got going on over here. All right. Everybody's over on Rumble. Pardon moi. Hang on 1 second. Oh, good stuff. So, today, folks, we got, boy, my throat's dry this morning. We got everything and its brother going on. We got accumulation. I'm finally getting back, like, hooked up with my usual connections. Oh, wrong side. There we go. And we have more and more people and entities that are buying Bitcoin. I talked with a gal last night in South Korea. Yeah. Yes. South Korea. Her over-the-counter is swamped with major friggin' Bitcoin buys and Ethereum, FYI. And the more that it's flat, the more they're buying. The accumulation of the Bitcoin and Litecoin's getting a lot more attention on over the counters than I realized recently. And it's really odd how this is all coming together. We have things going on in China, right? Like Evergrande. Evergrande is knocking high rises down. They are basically doing the equivalent of what, all right, there are farmers in the Midwest, right, who are literally paid to not harvest corn. They're paid by the government to not grow crops so that the market price doesn't collapse. That's what they're doing over in China. They are digging a hole and then paying them to fill the hole. Anybody see this ending well? Not me. Not me at all. I don't see this ending well at all. But I don't see a collapse. I see a shift. This is all shifting away from the old model, which is a complete failure, and everyone knows it, but it's not going to collapse as long as they have this reoccurring model. You see what I'm saying? Where if the company builds the high rise and then the government pays the company to tear the building down, and the company uses that money to actually shore up its other investments. There's no reason that an investor wouldn't invest in that company, because they know that the government will bail them out. This is not going to collapse until one of the entities fail, but neither of the entities are failing. It's just this long, everlasting shit show of a currency, because the currency eventually has to fail. It will fail. All of this rehypothecation, all of this printing, China is screwed if they ever lose control of the monetary rails in China. If there's any ever any easy exit monetarily out of China, it's all over. They're done. Because the wealth will then drain out of China, and their currency will go to crap overnight. Hence why they don't like Bitcoin. Hence why you can't really buy any Bitcoin in China legally. It's all of these restrictions. Now, America's trying like hell to hang on to any control they have over cryptocurrencies. Problem is, they don't have much. In fact, they don't really have any, because there's too many on-ramps now. We have PayPal, we have Cash App, we have Backed, we have Hodlet. We have, pretty soon, we're going to have the Divi app that you can buy Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Divi right in the app. And see, all these are moving offshore. Hence why me and the founders group are going through El Salvador and dealing strictly in cryptocurrencies, because El Salvador has a crypto-friendly government. They want you to launch your company in El Salvador. They're begging you. They're giving you free money. Rumors are they're giving free land. Rumors are, well, not really rumors, it's in the legislation, that there's no capital gains on any of the profits made in launching a cryptocurrency business in El Salvador. Hence why Bitcoin Ben and the founders group, right, and our group of entrepreneurs, it's why we're setting it up in El Salvador. Lori is working on the paperwork with the government of El Salvador. Our company is going to be headquartered in El Salvador. And we are only going to deal in cryptocurrencies. We're not going to touch the dollar. So they'll have no authority over us at all. It's these are the things that other entrepreneurs notice. This is, oh, by the way, the Nashville Tower that I told you guys about however long ago. That project is moving ahead. I just talked or sent messages with the CEO of that project yesterday. Him and his partner are going to come or try and come down to the event in Texas on the 14th, 15th, and 16th of this month. Next week, I'll be in Texas with the Founders Group and the Entrepreneurs Group. Let me reach over. This was our last meetup of the entrepreneurs and the Founders Group. Hey, those of you on my Patreon channel, you understand what's going on. You understand the opportunities that are out there. You understand that this whole transition, there's so many opportunities in cryptocurrency and blockchain and NFTs. All right. Next week in Texas, Miss Teen Crypto will be there. She's like the queen of NFTs on Twitter. This is, and you like, if you come to the event next week in Texas, by the way, there's a link under here for the event in Texas. Click it, check. Oh, in fact, I think I got a coupon code. Hang on one second. Let's see. Let me see. Hang on one second, folks. Yes, right. You save $275 at the checkout when you use the coupon code Happy 2022. Yep, there you go. So, Happy 2022. There you go. I just got that yesterday. That's how I know about it. So I'll be down there. Patrick will be down there. The CEO of crypto world will be down there. Good Lord. Just a laundry list, or grocery list of people. And what we all know is this is just the beginning. This is just getting going into the profits. We're literally launching a venture capital fund out of El Salvador. This is, see, living in America for the last 46 years of my life, at least, has shown me that America is no longer the land of the financial free. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. But in El Salvador, they understand that if they, in Florida, why do you think I'm moving to Florida? In Florida, they understand. In Texas, they understand. Wyoming, they understand. El Salvador, they understand. Puerto Rico, they understand. All of these countries and these local governments, at least, they understand how this all works. They understand how profitable that this all is. You know, they understand the opportunity. And my friends, that's why I'm setting this all up. Because if we headquarters our company in El Salvador, and we deal strictly in cryptocurrency, that's it. Everybody can get around all of the rules, because if they don't control the government in which if they don't control the country that you're launching your business out of, they got no control, because you're not using the US dollar. You're using cryptos. Cryptos, the ones we're using, are decentralized. There's no office. There's no place they can go. That's what the American government hates, is all of the smart companies are headquartering their companies outside of America. America is getting drained of entrepreneurial energy, of entrepreneurial people, because the American government does not provide a good environment for it. Look at Ripple. And you guys know I'm not a fan of Ripple. I got nothing against XRP. It's a coin. But Ripple, they're getting the shit beat out of them by the SEC, because Ripple went to the SEC and tried kissing the ring. Well, while you're kissing the ring, they're bringing the hatchet down on the back of your neck because they want to make an example out of Ripple. And Ripple, the only thing that's going to save Ripple is when Ripple says, okay, that's enough. F you, we're out of here. And move to another country. And then go, because the SEC is about saving the financial system, not about protecting the little guy, not about protecting investors or anything. They could give two shits about that. You know how I know? Legally, you can go to Las Vegas and gamble away all of your money. That's legal. But you can't buy a digital currency without the SEC going, oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Nope. Sorry, we have to protect you from your lack of knowledge. Really? Really, SEC? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for protecting me from making money. But see, the other players, the other wealthy inside the approved club of the financial system, they can make all the money they want. If you're already rich, oh hell yeah, make as much as you want. If you are part of the working class, the workers, the people that are slaves, oh, I'm sorry. We can't let you invest in these early rounds of these companies because it's so risky. Oh, it's so risky. But once the company has grown, and once all of our accredited investors have actually bought up all of the shares they want, don't worry. We'll launch it on the New York Exchange and let your 401k buy into it. We'll let you buy it then because us rich people who got into the seed round, yeah, we'll sell our shares. We'll sell our bags to you on retail. Are you enjoying the protection of the SEC? Oh, thank God they're there. God forbid that you actually make the 1,000% gains or the 500% gains that the accredited investors can on angel investing and seed round investing. It's all just a racket to actually keep the labor market. That's the key to all of it. See, if the workers get too rich, they're not going to work as much. And if they don't work as much, wait a second, who's going to make all the stuff that the rich people want? Who is going to be manipulated in the elections? Who is going to be easily manipulated with overtime? If you're already rich, if you're poor, but then you get rich, they don't have any leverage on you. You know why they raise taxes? Not because the federal government is limited by taxes when it goes out shopping. No, they just print more money and raise the debt ceiling. No, taxes are irrelevant when we're talking about government spending. Why do they raise the taxes if they don't need the taxes in order to spend? Would it be that they need to withdraw some of the middle class income? So, well, they're making a little bit too much money. Overtime is real low. The the uh, the job participation percentage is too low. We need some of these people to be more poor so that the job participation number goes back up. Where grandpa who retired from the post office has to go get that job at Walmart because Walmart needs workers. It's all a scam, as Tone Vay would say. It's all a scam. And it is. It's absolutely a scam. And we all know it, but yet, for most of my life, we've been trapped in this system. Well, now, guess what? Now, we got a new system. We have cryptocurrencies. We have decentralized systems that we can work inside of. We have countries that are crypto friendly that we can launch companies in. See, until the American people really figure out how plucked they are and do things like what we're doing at the Founders Group and the Investors Group and the Entrepreneur Group on my Patreon channel. See, we're creating a website. This website is going to launch the little guys into a system of entrepreneurial and investment freedom. And it's all going to be based outside of America and have nothing to do with the dollar. So they can basically kiss our ass. See, some of us aren't waiting for the government to collapse. I don't give a shit about the government collapsing. I give a shit that the American people and the intelligent entrepreneurs and investors have outs. We're moving into a new structure of transacting amongst ourselves. It isn't that the old system is just going to fall away and die. It's that the participants of the system are moving away. And the system is going to lose liquidity of economic energy. And as they lose liquidity of valid economic energy, they have to print a fiat economic energy. But it loses its value because there's no velocity for the currency. There's no demand for the currency. Those who are smart those who are aware of the situation are moving away from the situation. See, I'm not going to sit here in a fiat-centric system and go, well, my wealth is going to shit. Doggone it. Shucks. No, hell with that. I and my friends and the people that watch my show and the founders and the entrepreneurs and the people on Patreon, link under the video, we're saying hell with that while you, government, while you destroy the dollar's purchasing power, while you do that, we're going to go elsewhere. We're going to take our economic energy where it's valued. Where is it valued? El Salvador. Cryptos. That's where it's valued. See, they don't value your labor, or else they would not devalue your store of labor, because that's what currency is. It is a storage facility of economic value, where they're printing it up like it's going out of style, and they're devaluing our past labor. So the $100 you made a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, if you didn't put it into some type of appreciating asset, that $100 is now worth about $72. Yeah. That just sucks. But have no fear, my friends, because people like moi, people like Michael Saylor, people like Raul, Paul, more and more people are realizing, yeah, not so much. Thank you. We're going to take our Legos and we're going to go build someplace else. And that's it. That's it. And more people are joining us. Florida, Wyoming, Texas, hell, Connecticut. New York is trying like hell to join the crypto revolution. But the old establishment, the old guard up in New York is like, no. That's fine, New York. You know why New York is called New York? Because the old York died. New York is about to be just like the old York, Yorkshire. Just saying. See, in America, Florida, in fact, Miami might just change its name to New York. Why not? Go look. New York, yeah, you guys are dead. You guys are basically, you're basically Rome, the last 5 years of Rome, where all of the men dressed up like women, all the women dressed up like men. The currency wasn't worth a shit. The local government wasn't worth a shit. The power structure was so corrupt that everyone was moving out of Rome. The mass exodus of Rome is reoccurring in New York. And everybody's moving to Florida, Texas, Wyoming, even Arizona's getting a little sprinkle of that. And if Georgia's smart, they'll follow right behind Texas and Florida. See, this is a race to freedom. And New York ain't even, they don't even have on their tennis shoes. While Florida and Texas and Wyoming and El Salvador and Puerto Rico and all these other countries around the globe are in a dead sprint for the race for cryptocurrency economic superiority. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, superiority. New York is sitting on its transgendered ass and just becoming irrelevant because it's all corrupt. It's all pointless. Why play in a system? Why put your money in a 401k that just props up the financial system where they take the money you put in your 401k, they'll let it go up a little bit, but then they slide off, right? They slide off all of the appreciation before you can even cash it out. Look at your 401k. If you dare take any money out of your 401k, they penalize you. Why? Well, because they want to make sure that you've got that money for retirement. But they are devaluing the currency that investment is going to be cashed out into. So even if you hold it, if you hold your 401k all the way to retirement age, the inflation rate has eaten away the purchasing power of the dollars when you cash out of your 401k. So they're basically saying, if you take your money out of our system before we can devalue it away, we're going to punish you with taxes. See, they've created a lose-lose 401k system where if you are in the 401k system, you're 401 fucked no matter which way you go. Because if you cash out now, they penalize you with taxes. If you cash out later, they not only fuck you on taxes, they have screwed you on inflationary, losing money in the dollar that you're cashing out into. It's just a system to screw you. Remember, it's a big club, and you and I sure in the fuck ain't in it. We were born outside of the club. And how you join the club is you share the DNA, or you marry into the DNA of the club, or you go to Yale and you, whatever they do at Yale or other Ivy League schools. See, it's all about bribery, right? You go to high school, right? You go to school so they can train you how to think. But they're not training you how to critically think. They're training you to be a good worker. They're training you to memorize, not think. So then you apply for a college. What kind of grades did he get? All A's and B's? Oh, he's a good memorizer. Oh, that one can memorize with the best of them. So you get into the college. Well, you have to pay the college, so they teach you to memorize some other shit. Then after you've memorized that well, then maybe you can apply for a doctorate. See, there's something else. Anybody who tells me that they have a doctorate in anything outside of engineering, I go, oh, so you had an original idea to add on to the influence of the system. Because remember, a doctorate is voted on by the participants and the faculty of the education facility that you're at. So if the people inside the corrupt system don't find your original idea to profit the corrupt system, your idea is shit. That is the system. The system is made for anybody who thinks outside the box, like me. Guess what? I never graduated high school. I went to college for a month. I literally sat in college in a college class, and once I realized how it went and really was living it, I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I realized that college is not about self-improvement. College is about systematic reinforcement of a corrupt system. That's what college is. They're just teaching people to play in a corrupt system so that older people who have played in the corrupt system can retire from the corrupt system into a retirement system that is corrupt. There's a reason that people like me are successful. It's because we don't have the limitations that the memorization of the system is placed on people. See, I never graduated high school. That doesn't mean I'm not smart. That means that I don't have the handrails. I don't have the limitations that high school actually builds around you. Didn't go to college long. I don't have the handrails or the limitations on my imagination or creativity that college places on you. See, we ask our youth, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be rich. Well, how you going to do that, little Johnny? I don't know, whatever the fuck makes me money. Well, you gotta have a plan, little Johnny. If you're relying on a company paycheck to become wealthy, you are really fucking confused. Because a wage, you can't get wealthy with a wage. This system that we all live in, the more corrupt you are, the higher up in the system you go. See, there's a reason that they call it a corporate ladder and not a corporate staircase. Because a ladder can only take one motherfucker at a time. A staircase can take a lot of people. They don't call it the corporate elevator. And the sooner people realize that this is all just a fucking bunch of bullshit and an illusion, the sooner you'll tell the system to fuck off and join entrepreneurs from all over the world getting into cryptos. Because it's a new system. You want to change your life? You got to change the way you think. You got to change the way that you live. You have to act. You have to move yourself out of the old system. You want to do that? I know how. And so do many people in the founders group. I'm telling you right now, do yourself a favor, right? There's a link under my videos for my Patreon channel. Join for 1 month. Join for 1 month at the entrepreneur level. Watch the videos, and I think you'll start to get the structure. And just all of a sudden, you'll get it. And you'll go, well, son of a bitch. This is obvious. This is simple. Right? I'm not climbing mountains here, folks. I'm a fat guy from the Midwest. Changing my life and changing my financial situation was not a marathon of exercise that just slimmed me and trimmed me up to a fine, fit individual. No. You just have to understand that in a decentralized world, profit and opportunity is up to you. It's limited by your creativity. Only you limit yourself. Your action and your ability to recognize opportunity is the only thing that limits you. So here's your chance. Those in the founders group, those in the investment group already know the old system is going to whittle away to nothing. New York will be old York, and the rest of us will just move on. Join the Patreon channel. Learn why crypto laptops are so damn important. Learn how you can make money with a laptop easy. Just telling you, folks, trust me, in 5 years, you're going to look back and either regret your lack of action or you're going to break your own arm patting yourself on the back for acting. It's just up to you. You can sit and complain about the old system, or you can act now and move into the new system and quit worrying about the bullshit that all the liars feed you. Your life is up to you. Don't look up to someone else to help you gain your own financial freedom. Because remember, it's a ladder. It's not a staircase. Everybody, have a great day. Click the link under the video. Join the Patreon for 1 month. Check out the videos. In fact, tomorrow night, I'm doing another 3-hour video for entrepreneurs. And we are going to be talking about El Salvador and all the shit I'm actually going through right now. Did you know that that I'll just give you a hint. There's examples where you have to have your passport notarized. I didn't know that until now. So join the Patreon because I'm doing a video tomorrow night, 3 hours. See you guys tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully, I'll have my new YouTube channel up and running by then. Bye-bye. Love you. Where's my little pointer? There it is.